Evening all, how are we doing? I can operate headphones, honest. I think. How's it going? Late start tonight, sorry about that. It's been an odd day. It's been a good day, but it's been an odd day. That's good. Okay, that's what's going on there. I got distracted chattering. That's that. Also, I have a number of things to figure out, apparently. I'm still waiting on the update, because I was not quite as organised as usual today. So I do apologise for that. We've got about 5-ish minutes to go. Right. Also, other things are shouting at me, so why? Why are other things shouting at me? Because YouTube are dirty fuckers and they pull a fast one. Okay. Right. That should solve that problem. How's it going? Evening Null, evening Tangy, evening Flippers, how are we doing? Evening Grey. Scroll back a little bit, I think. Missed anybody? Probably. Evening Stella, how's it going? Evening Shifty. Yeah, no, it's not YouTube, it's me being organised and, or not, more to the point, as usual. Yeah. And needing to wait on the update, so I thought I'll give it a minute before I start the stream, because the update might run a little faster if I do that. It doesn't seem to have slowed down much, actually, since I've started it, so that's something, but, you know. With the video and other things going on, and a bit of an odd day and stuff, I'm running a little bit behind schedule, but that's fine. We'll dive in just a minute, have a poke around Skyline Valley and probably do the dailies, and probably do some more tomorrow, because time being what it is and all, so probably be a shorter one today. Why have I got things occurring over here? Okay, let's yep, that's fairly true. Somebody's digging up old photos and sending them to me and complaining that I haven't aged in 20 years or whatever. They're not wrong. You know what? That'd be a wasteful thing. I'm going to dig around. You'll do. Yeah, that'll do. Need to write myself a note. I know why it's coming up, actually. It's because this person is going to Download Festival, and the pictures are from now, a Download Festival about 20 years ago. How old am I now? No, the numbers would be about right. 20 years is probably not right. Close enough. Yes, it is all good. You should be alright on that, I reckon, Steve. Yeah, score boost last 24 hours, so should be okay. I can't play this for another 5 minutes. 4.5 minutes. While I wait for the update to download, because I wasn't very organised. Oh well. I was running around making videos and stuff. Speaking of, have you seen the video I did today? Talking about what's coming after Skyline Valley, because, yeah, the next update for... scheduled for September looks really cool. Blue Ridge Caravan themed and sending out caravans, defending caravans, and building a unique caravan trading post of your own, which is a unique location that functions somewhat like a house in Skyrim. Somewhat. So we'll see how that goes. That should be interesting. How's it going, Rapey? Alright? Store's got some interesting stuff. We'll have a look in 3.5 minutes. Why don't people collect all during Mad Rumble? You do occasionally get people doing, but as there are only 2 worthwhile rewards in there, and only one of them is not even stretching it. It's the Rad Barrel which is great for camp decorations and getting rads on you if you're playing bloodied. But and then there's the blue unique hazmat suit. Most of the other rewards from Radiation Rumble are not interesting at all, and most people have had it for ages, so they tend to farm XP rather than do anything else, which is why they don't collect ore. Your best bet if you want to collect ore is focus on doing it yourself. It does kind of mean you lose out on the potential XP, but depends what you're after. That should be the first you've heard of the Blue Ridge update. It was under embargo until this afternoon. I only know about it because I got invited to Bethesda's offices a couple of weeks ago for a press event thing. Got to see a little bit of it, which is to say a very, very, very little bit of it, and talk about it with developers and stuff, which was really, really cool. I was kind of hoping they'd have a bit more B-roll of it because they had a little bit of footage of the upcoming event for the next update that they showed us while we were there, but they didn't give us that in their pack of stuff that they gave us for B-roll and stuff. So it was a bit unfortunate because they wanted us to talk about it, but didn't give us anything to put with it. Which, I don't know. Feedback for next time, I guess. First time I've ever been to a press event like that, so it was... I kind of didn't know what to expect going in, and in some ways I was a little underprepared for it. I was also a little bit, overwhelmed by the whole situation. Not too much, just a little bit. I was, not quite sure what's going on here, but if it happens again and they invite me next time, I'll actually have my head screwed on a little straighter and know more what to expect and be better prepared for it, so... Fingers crossed. Had a good time. It was nice meeting everybody. Got to see all this stuff and it was really cool. Didn't see a lot of... we got to playtest Skyline Valley a little bit, which is cool, but I've got access to the PTS, so I've already done most of that. Still near as you're a little confused. Yeah, there's more than enough to get stuck into. Take your time with it, Flippers, would be my advice. Sort of potter on through, figure things out a bit at a time, and there's no need to rush it. The only thing that's really... time limited is the seasons, and yeah, if you want to prioritise that, then prioritise that a little bit for something to learn, but again, padding is being awkward. There we go. Is Bloody Mess worth it for Vats Crit Commando? Bloody Mess is worth it for everything, I would say, Brad, just because it's free extra damage for whatever you build us, so... yeah. It would be very weird not to find somebody recommending that, I think. Unless you have, a phobia for exploding bad guys. But then they can still explode anyway, so, 30 seconds to go. Not too bothered about the scoreboard this time around. There's a few things in there that I'm vaguely aware of that interest me, but I haven't seen a lot of stuff. Some stuff you're interested in, right? Yeah. I steer clear of the data mine stuff because Bethesda aren't keen. It was one of the things that was mentioned in passing at that event, actually. It was like... actually, it was mentioned to somebody else, but I happened to be near enough to hear the conversation. That it's not that they'll ban you for doing stuff like that, or they dislike you, but they'd rather the people they choose to work with didn't. So, yeah, I don't. But we should be able to pick this thing up now. Hope they have more Blue Ridge camp items. I imagine they will. I suspect come the September through December season, the next season 18, we'll see a lot more then, because that update's going to be Milepost 0 is going to be based quite heavily around Blue Ridge, so here we go. There is new music there, but I'm not going to play it because we're going to go to the Atomic Shop in a second. I had to be a bit careful with one of the videos I did this week because I used that shot from this shot of the background. It's now just faded out in one of my videos. And the press pack they gave us that was under embargo also had a section of that shot in it, so I had to make damn sure that it was visually distinct enough that if they're going, what are you doing? I can point to the visual distinction and say, look, I used it for the PTS, not from the embargoed press pack. I was very careful about that. So I don't want to get myself into trouble now, do I? Stop looking. It's not the looking, it's the uploading that they would object to, I think. Right? So, but I can't talk about what I don't know, and then I don't get myself into trouble, do I? That's my theory, anyway. Anyway, what we got? Summer camping stuff. Dead shrub, large pine tree, medium pine, blah blah blah. Piney Scout's flag, more trees, grass, bush, toxic ivy. This is looking interesting. Equipment, shed, stash box, camp shelter. Not bothered about the shelter so much. That'll be the shelter entrance, I guess. Maybe not. I want most of this stuff already. Pine tree set I'm not that bothered about, but I'll probably have it. Ground cover I definitely want. I've been wanting this sort of thing for ages, like especially this sort of thing, the brambles there, and patches of grass like that to fill it back in small camps will be absolutely brilliant. Pioneer Scouts thing, nice. Camp Councillor tents, so that's what Rob was using, eh? That's quite cool. I think we'll probably be using that. Equipment shed stash. Oh, this is a stash box. Okay. I think. Cool. Yeah, I think I'm down for that. Not too bothered about the shelter. Where's the shelter? Oh, I see the whole space. I'm deeply confused. Although... Oh no, man. It's a big open circle in the woods from the look of it. I don't know. I'm a bit confused by this. I'm pretty sure this doesn't have the shelter in it, does it? Oh, it does, apparently. Actually has the shelter in it for 2,000... Well, the Camp Council tent's free. I'll definitely have that. Rouse the rubble with a bugle blast. No, I won't bother that. 1,000, 1,500. Don't know if there's anything else in here I'm too bothered about. So I might actually save a few and go and get the individual bits rather than getting the whole lot. We'll see. We've got, this is the stuff that was here last week. Weapon stand is quite cool. Here's a whole load of returning stuff. Hunting Lodge. Hey, this is from last summer season. You may or may not have picked it up. It's quite a cool prefab, that. Quite big. And it'll look good in Skyline Valley as well. Do you recommend? Hunter's Rest. The bed's not bad. It's a bit... The texture on the bedding is a bit weird. It's a bit too tight to the mattress, but otherwise it's quite cool. Chair's good. There's a whole bunch of stuff that's worth having in there. I assume that's the Pip-Boy paint, but I've got one that's basically the same in the ripped down one. Night Under the Stars. A whole load of good bits and pieces there. Recommend that. Bunch of signs. Illuminated vault signs, the only one I haven't got. I'd say pick this up as well because these signs are really good. If you like building junk walls, some of these signs are quite fun for doing that and decorating those up as well. Park Ranger Power Amber Skin. Yeah, I don't know what I think of that. Christine Moe the Mole and a Black Bear Mascot. That's actually kind of vaguely appropriate. Blackwood's Fletcher Skin. I kind of do want to do an archery build at some point. Baltic Duffel, Pride Flag, Camp Council Tent. Definitely going to make use of that. I think that's probably going to be involved in a camp build. Red Reaper Flamer Skin. Already have that one. Free carry weight boosted. Don't mind if I do. And there's a whole bunch of decent stuff like that. So that's quite cool. So, shall we? How we doing, Dale? Evening, Nate. Summer camp build might be good. Yeah. Don't think I'm going to use the shelter though. I'm just not that into them. I'd rather build a summer camp thing out in the game world, you know. Get a Camp Crystal Lake thing. I feel like there's probably a reference in there that I don't get. Friday the 13th, maybe there, Brad. Not movies I've watched though, so I'm just wildly speculating. Tell you what, I don't like the way Mados continually refers to people as penises.
That is all.
I assume that's what he's saying when he addresses everybody as a member. Or maybe I've just watched too many Austin Powers movies, I don't know. Swarm of Suits is running though. That's probably worth diving in on. Let's get that show on the road. And then we'll head down there in a bit. Friday the 13th. Thought it might be. And so I've never actually watched any of those movies. I've just got Disney Plus again, so I might finally this weekend make good on my plan to watch Alien again.
This is Grafton's mayor hailing you from lovely downtown.
Try and persuade the wife to as well.
If I'm sounding crabby, it's because giant crab creatures are swarming all over our picturesque lake. I'm looking for a few brave souls to play exterminator. Stop them from getting to the island. We can't have them looting.
Oh, put your shitty guns away. Yeah, I had to play around with the promoter. And I am 100% getting rid of it. Don't like it. Not a fan. Terrible enough, yeah. Never been one I've pursued for some reason. Summer camper thing over here? No, not really. Almost not at all. All we know of it is probably more from US-based pop culture. But I probably know more about it from watching Addams Family movies than anything else. Which should tell you all you need to know, really. Both about summer camp and what I know about summer camps. I got some hits in. Didn't really expect it to go that way. Now then, I wonder if there's any body parts over here worth looting. Aristocrat shovel. Oh yeah, there's an issue around pickaxes at the moment where they can't be scrapped, so they are currently disabled from crafting as well, by the way. If folks happen to see any of that on what's this money? On Discord, but it is on there. This was a mistake. I was just going to try and make the whole way across, but then I realised the downward distance was too great and it was not going to end well for me. Should be giving me this crap that I didn't manage to get hits in. I blatantly did. I'm very robbed I was. And not bothered about that. Definitely not bothered about that. Right, let's stop by here. I don't think I've got much to get rid of, but I can do that while I'm there. Hey, Nikki, you alright? They shouldn't dismantle into legendary modules because they've disabled the ability to do that, or they're supposed to have done. Family tea. Yeah, we'll both the Adam Tony movies were great, although I think the first one was better. As it's so off the way. Speaking of, season 2 of Wednesday's in production at the moment.
While supplies are
Looking forward to checking that out. Which is in production now, probably won't be for a year before it comes out, but we shall see. Right, let's get the dailies up. That's not how we do that. We do that this way, don't we? And we'll do the rest in a minute. Choose some bubblegum. Fine. Climber workshop, yeah. Daily quest. Consume alcohol. I'd rather not do that. Actually, cripple a ghoul's leg. Probably do that. Corn raise growing potatoes and kill creatures. I can do all of that. I'm going to re-roll that though. Eat cobbler, which is not a pie. I'm re-rolling that as well because it's just annoying. Okay. Collect caps. Okay, I'm okay with that. Choose some bubblegum. Claim a workshop. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Nice. My nearest workshop will be that one, won't it? That away. There we go. It's like camping. Yeah, the last camping, most of the camping in fact I've ever done was at a music festival. A bit different that though. Not done that in a few years either, mind you. I'm still finding scrap. Okay. Be careful doing things like that. They might decide they don't like you taking advantage of the exploit and bring down the banhammer. They probably won't, but you never know. Well, bugger. You trying to be a smart ass and not want to get for me trouble. I'm rapidly going to dislike multiplayer games. Humans, they're overrated. Will you be able to build a Blue Ridge outpost like a workshop? Not like a workshop, I think it'll be a bit different. But yes, you will be able to build and decorate. It won't be the same as a workshop, but it'll be its own unique thing. I think we have to get unique decorations and stuff for it, or I kind of got that vibe, but I'm not entirely sure. It went by very quickly, the discussion around that update, as there was a lot of other stuff to talk about. And obviously it's further out, so... How are we doing, JC? To start, what in particular? Anything's pretty open-ended. No, it's an instant space. It's kind of closer to being a shelter than it is anything else, judging by the description I've heard. But even that is not particularly accurate. In terms of the fact that, you know, if everybody who has the same shelter has the same internal space, and it's in the same, well, it's one location, it's the same internal space, it's just when you go inside it, it's your own copy of it. A bit like ESO, yeah. Similar. This one's taken over, I'm gonna... Enough fucking around. Here's my cunning plan. Yeah, I suspect we will be seeing more Blue Ridge stuff soon. September onwards. Either this person is not interested in trying to contest their workshop, or doesn't have a fast enough internet connection to get down there. Either way. Just in case they do have an interest in contesting it. That's why I'm hiding up a tree. I figure wherever they go looking for me, it ain't gonna be up a tree. At least that's my hope. My hope, actually, is that they won't contest it at all, and I'm just naff off once I've done this. Ah, now that will be telling. How did I get a jetpack? There's a couple of endgame armor suits that you can get via once you've completed either the Wastelanders storyline or the Steel storyline. That will essentially you can craft a jetpack mod for the torso of that particular piece of armor. So that's how I got it. When was the last time I PvP'd in a workshop? Years ago. No interest in that shit, especially not in this game. Last time I recalled doing it, I had a missile launcher with a targeting computer on it, a two-shot missile launcher with a targeting computer on it, and the person decided to PvP me, not me coming to them, and they killed me, and I got annoyed, so I pulled out the missile launcher, and they just spent the next 10 minutes trying to run around in circles trying to kill me, but they couldn't because they kept getting hit by missiles that they couldn't get away from. And yeah, it fucked them up good. Really ruined their day, I think. It was very, very cheesy, but it was like, you know, you should have left me alone then, shouldn't you? This is not a game that's well designed for PvP at all. Rice grain, potatoes and stuff. Combat system's fine for PvE, but it's just not precise or responsive enough on any level for PvP. Not at all. Is there any reason they took Nuclear Winter out? Yeah, nobody played it. There's a lot of people say, oh, I played it all the time. They're lying through the fucking teeth. They did not. If they had done, it would still be there. That would be the reason. A lot of time and resources on something people weren't using, I think. Last time I tried to play it, there was less than 50% of a lobby's worth of people playing at all, and I had to wait ages for a game to come up. Played it through, didn't win, but you know, and then had to wait a really long time for the next game to come up after I died, and realised that everybody in the next game was the same set of people in the previous one, which meant there was less than one lobby's worth of people playing it at the time. That's why it got taken out, because nobody was playing the darn thing. There's Skyline Valley. Daily quest and crippled ghoul legs. Well, I've no doubt we'll be finding ghoul legs soon enough. So let's go and do a daily quest quickly. Cross that off, and then we'll head down to Skyline. Played like 3 times, it was awful. Yeah, it was not the best of Battle Royales. It missed the point of a Battle Royale, in my opinion, which is that everybody starts with the same level playing field of having fuck all. They included perks in it that you got by access to more perks by playing it more, which is just like, that's not what Battle Royale's about. No perks, nothing of the sort, just a flat level playing field where everybody has exactly the same power output and skills, and it's entirely determined by individual player skill and the gear you're able to find when you're out there. That is how it should be done, but it wasn't, so...
Say, greetings, customer.
And I know they were trying to make it a bit more Fallout-esque, but that made it ineffective as a Battle Royale. Button my up. Ah, close. Let's try this one. Yes, that one went through. Yes. Last chance. Oh, I'm out. No. Yeah. Whew. I need my grenade. Oh, bloodied short ultrasight laser pistol. Maybe I should sell that to some terrible person who wants to play bloodied. I can go away. Go away. Go away. I wanted to equip my grenades again. Got what I was doing then. Right. So, crippled ghoul's leg. Well, we can do that in our own sweet time. But first, let's listen to a Vault-Tec broadcast, shall we?
This is an emergency broadcast signal from Authentication Code Barracuda. Emergency classification. Blast door integrity compromised. Any available Vault-Tec personnel are required to respond under Emergency Protocol BT-21. This signal will repeat.
So, we've got a vault door that is has certain integrity issues. Dangerous pastimes. That is one of their new events, which we could go and get stuck into. I'm kind of tempted. I think we might do it another time, because, yeah, I won't do this first. It actually kicks off all the way down here. Although I do kind of want the new rewards, so there is that. I might do that, actually. And that is the source of the Vault-Tec broadcast, up here, near Sutton. Is the event every hour? The event should be in rotation with everything else every 20 minutes, but I don't know if they've brought it up a bit more often than that or not. You know what? I'm going to go and get stuck into it. Even though I kind of didn't want to. I'm going to do it. God, I remember that character. We'll see how we do. Like Graham's cook-off. No, it should be on the 20-minute rotation. Either hour, 20 past, or 22. And in with all of the other events. But sometimes when they put new events in like this, they increase for the first couple of weeks how often it comes up. And I don't know if they've done that this time or not. So it might be coming up more often. It might not. We'd have to check the patch notes for that. I didn't, actually. Well, I scanned them. I skimmed them. Do I have enough ammunition? That's the next question. No, I do not. Get in on those. Ready, steady, go. It's a reasonably formidable event, this one, by the way, so you will want to be prepared for it. You can take a clobbering doing this, if you're not careful.
Oh, this harvester needs some maintenance, and I'm hoping there's enough parts around here to fix it up. That's
Skyline Valley.
for.
There's a look.
Once you've sorted that harvester, it'll fire it off, it'll bring a storm in, and this lot in here can enjoy the view. Everyone wins. Fantastic. Looks like there's more than enough parts around here for this.
Not sure why this is a Thunder Mountain one, though.
They're lying about in metal boxes, and the previous occupants of this place were organized. So they should be labeled harvester parts. Take the parts over to the harvester console that are broken and pop them in. Doesn't really seem smart to have the important stuff in metal boxes when you're working with electricity. It is what it is.
So there's the harvester parts.
By the way,
It starts off over there, by
anything
the
you
way.
find that isn't labeled, you can keep. Hang fire, mate. Scanners are picking up some signatures that aren't you or harvester parts. Go ahead and start looking for those parts, but keep a fish on a swivel. Never doubted you for a second, mate.
Once you've got a
Get the
lunch,
rest of it fixed.
run all the way up to the top. Somebody's already turned in a lot already. Oh, they've changed it. It used to be up the top here. Now, apparently, we do it down here.
Right. All the bars are at the top and flashing green, so that's probably a good thing. I'm gonna set about getting this thing online. You take a quick breather.
So, we charge the harvester by killing bad guys.
Remember when I told you about them signatures that weren't used? Now there's more of them. Lots more. Also, I don't really know what happens if this harvester doesn't run fully. I'm gonna need you to make sure it charges properly and not let whatever's out there interfere with the process. Last thing, I don't like giving refunds. And if these lot in here don't get what I promised them, they're probably going to want one. So there's another reason to charge them up. Cool. Hang on. Killing that one made the harvester charge a bit more than it normally does. Maybe killing the next Starkey ones will speed this up. Kill a few more.
Sure does. Can find any of them. It didn't hit me. On the back, apparently. I don't know what. It's really the kind of thing you can't be doing alone, which kind of sucks. I'm getting more and more antisocial the older I get. Evening now, how are you doing? There's the charged one. Or a bunch of them. I don't know what they're doing up here. turn up in power armor sometimes. They usually just appear up on this thing, so standing up here and raining pain from above might be the way to go. I mean, I'd chip in, but I don't see anybody to chip in against, so, you know. They've tweaked a few little bits since I last played this on the PTS, though. And this central area down there was up here last time. I'm guessing people couldn't find it up here. Yeah, I hate those fucking things. I'm sweating red, that can't be good. Well, no, generally not. Yeah, have some of this. Since you're annoying me. Nearly there. Something killed me and I don't know what. Shouldn't have been taking any damage there. That's weird. Evening Ancient, how's it going? Somebody had a cool outfit going on there.
Did you see the way that thing folded after you decked it? What a roar,
That thing's dead already. That really didn't take long.
Well done, mate. A really solid effort.
Is that supposed to be a boss?
Stay inside the bunker for a few moments while my associates make sure it's safe to exit. Thank you. Cheers, mate. Big effort you made for me there. I won't forget.
Wildlife bear trail sign. Okay, happy about that. So there we go. New event. Not too bad. Let me come with the Frog New Vegas video. I don't think I saw it. I saw something come up, but I couldn't make head nor tail of it. There's definitely no Come with the Frog involved. I'll have a look again later on, though. Ooh. That was colder than anticipated. Right, so we need to go and investigate the source of this. So we'll head to the Slickham's and wander from there. Very relatable. Fair enough. Well, I'll have a look later on. God, yes, Wednesday, we're in it. So, off we go. I did this in the just this beginning section when I was at Bethesda's offices. Runs a little bit smoother on here than it did on their LAN setup they had going on there, though. It was struggling a little bit.
Man, this day is full of surprises. First this darn vault door lands here, now you've come to collect it.
I'm not here to collect vault doors. What do you know about this one? Sorry, gotta run. What do you know about this one?
Well, going by the number, I'd say this is from Vault 63. My buddy told me that it's located in the ash heap. I can mark it on your map. If you do make your way down there, stay safe. I heard it's overrun with mole miners. And the ash heap itself is barely breathable without a mask. And one wrong step might charcoal roast your foot. That aside, there's been a crazy storm brewing down that way. Doubt it's related, but I think I'll steer clear myself all the same.
Sounds like a dangerous mix. Appreciate the warning. Appreciate the heads up. Yikes, that sounds like a dangerous mix.
You bet. Safe travel, stranger.
It's got a nice outfit. There we go. So something somehow managed to blast off this vault door here all the way from down here. So that must have been a large boom. It's a pretty straight north shot though.
How many are there anyway?
Fortunately, I've been there many times before, so we can fast travel. Good. Voila. Now this looks a little bit different, I seem to remember it looking. Because when we were here back in the day, there's the shed. This shed was here. And this, I think, led into the sort of mine shaft entrance that led down to Vault 63. And there we go. Now it's a big hole in the ground that looks roughly the shape of a vault door that apparently got blasted out of it and halfway up the map. Begs the question, what the bloody hell happened there? Pip-Boy burnt paint. Oh, I'm interested in that. Note yourself. Find a bench and check out what the hell happened to the Pip-Boy. Find out what a burnt Pip-Boy looks like, rather. Must have been a big bang, yeah. Was this not included in the PTS? Don't know. They did include a bunch of the quests in the PTS, but I always stay away from that because I prefer to wait to explore it until it actually... Well, I avoid the story content. Because I won't prefer to do it on stream. Emergency protocols, vault door control. Vault door control. Vault door status, unspecified error. Thanks for visiting Vault 63 and your authorized personnel. Emergency protocols. Vault 63 is currently experiencing a vault-wide state of emergency and requires Vault Tech assistance with the following emergency protocols. Blast door integrity compromised. Fires detected throughout entrance wing. Welcome. Log file corrupt. Okay. Yeah. Glad they count as ghouls. Clear out the hostiles. I think it was slightly better lit when I played it. When I visited Bethesda.
You're our stand, not alone. We will kill you together.
Still didn't count as crippling a ghoul's leg, apparently. They're an ominous bunch, really, aren't they? That guy exploded.
I want to see if your insides are clear or dirty.
This doesn't seem to be counting, which I'm a little surprised by. They're angry, this lot. That one counted. Right, now we go and slay the buggers. Quite the angsty bunch. Ghosts are stupid and don't wear clothes, apparently. But I hear fairies wear boots. Somebody's talking. Did I watch the Xbox Showcase? I did, Ancient. I also caught up on the Summer Games Fest and Future Games shows the 2 days before, which I didn't get to watch at the time, but I caught up on afterwards. I think Xbox won. As far as the showcases went, this was definitely the best of the lot.
Someone there? I picked up a pretty big surge of activity on our sensors, but it went quiet all of a sudden.
Hello? Hey, there's some crazy electricals in here. You looking for a fight too? Hey, there's some crazy electricals in here.
Well, obviously, that whole tunnel is infested with the Lost. The question is, what are you doing in there with them?
I've got a load of questions of my own, thank you very much.
Are you telling me that you managed to wipe out all of the Lost yourself? I have so many questions. How? With what? And then actually... No, focus, Hilda.
How and with badassery.
Someone with a lethal skill set. Hey, would you be up for a little hike?
Yeah, definitely thought so. There wasn't very much in either Summer Games Fest or in Future Games Show that I was interested in. Couple, maybe like out of all the games I decided I was interested in across the three, 2/3 came from the Xbox Showcase and only third from the other two. So like a sixth in each of the other ones. So it's not a good ratio really for them. I guess. Sounding too suspicious. Lost. You Vault Dweller? This is Vault 63, right? You Vault Dweller.
Very astute, but it's complicated. You're at the entrance to the vault, but that's just the tip of the iceberg, so to speak.
Of course it
You'll
is.
see. Just need to meet up first.
Lost? Is that what those things are?
Yes, but this is hardly the time to talk. All will be explained if you follow my directions.
I guess.
Perfect.
We can hike over wherever she wants us to go.
The entrance area you're in now was once a high-speed rail system for transporting supplies to the rest of the vault. But as you can see, it's completely caved in. You'll have to walk to another entrance closer to the vault's atrium. It's just a quick trip over the hills to the south. Look for the entrance to the Shenandoah National Park.
Sure.
If you need a landmark, just keep walking toward that teeny tiny, giant, menacing storm in the sky. You'll find the entrance underneath the manor in the dead center of the park. And storm. Can't miss it. Good luck!
Wait! I have further questions. Right. Well, I guess we're going for a hike. Very moody atmospheric in what remains of this collapsed end of the vault. So it was a rail station of some kind that was presumably behind here until it got blown to buggery. Leading to a need to find out what the heck happened. Metal Gear got your attention, did it? Gears of War. I've never been into Gears of War. I've had a crack at playing it once, I think, before. Maybe twice. It just felt a bit kind of heavy and clunky to me. Didn't really enjoy it. I don't know enough about... Like, Metal Gear's a funny one. I enjoyed the Metal Gear Solid way back when on PlayStation 1, but I've never really played any of the others. Actually, I did give it a go at one of the others. But I didn't really like it much. I don't know why. It just wasn't the same. Maybe I should review that again sometime. So there is an event running, but I'm not too terribly worried about that right now. We can head to Skyline Valley. That will be fun. I see there's a bunch of people exploring already. Here is my recommended way of doing that. Travel from Vault 96. Hold in, Sucky. Doom Dark Ages. Yeah, I like the look of that. With Doom Eternal, they went very arcadey, and the movement side of things I didn't like so much. I enjoyed it, but Doom 2016 was better, substantially better in my opinion. It's not ominous at all. Yeah, so my suggestion is fast travel here to Vault 96, isn't it? Yeah. Do 180 on this way. Something. Yeah. Doom the Dark Ages. Yeah, definitely on my will play it list. Assuming I've got a computer that can run the thing by then. But they're changing up the movement system and a number of other things and approaching it from a sort of a fresh standpoint. So I'm, again, looking forward to seeing what they do with it. It'll be cool. So yeah, you find this spot just up the road from there, and it leads down south into Skyline Valley, and it's a great way of making your way down there. Definitely more of a natural feel to it. I think the path was already here, but this whole bottom end obviously has changed. What I don't know if it was here, I don't know if they still are or not. There are little things on the trees every so often. There we go. These things, I don't think those are new, but I don't know. What the hell, guy? I think there might be another one, actually. Turkey. I'm assuming this is new. Because we're nearly into the new region now. Somewhere around about here, would be normally where you'd start to see a pop-up saying welcome to Skyline Valley. But we already fast travelled down to the event, so that kind of put paid to that idea, didn't it? Supposed to cook the meat, not yourself, buddy. Here we go. Dragon Age looked good to you. It didn't do it for me. I wasn't impressed at all, to be honest. I need to watch the trailer again, but my first thought was, looks a bit shit. I played Inquisition, and honestly I found it really disappointing. Yeah, didn't have a good time with what I played. I wasn't impressed with it at all. I think my brother was a little bit disappointed by it. And, yeah, I didn't like that at all. Ooh, Jewel. I feel like I should know that name. Oh, well, yes, I know why not. Stupid bugs chased me into a bathroom in the middle of the night. If I had any ammo left, I'd pick them off, but it looks like I need to rest until morning, make a break through it whenever I gain my strength. Not far now, just a bit more south, and I'll see my love again. I know who she is. October 18th, 2077. First day on the job and I'm left with the last guy's mess. Park is such disrepair. I've really got my work cut out for me. It's going to take me a whole year and maybe longer to get everything up to standard. Don't get me started with the Steeljack statues. They're first on my list of work. I wonder what they're always pointing at. While sleeping in my room this morning, I noticed an interesting trail off the side of the slumber mill to explore. Might have to sneak off tomorrow and see where it leads. Ooh. There's our eventual destination. Down at the bottom there was, it's there, but... yes, I am absolutely going to set up a new camp down here. Couldn't get in here last time I tried. Yeah, I think the new name works a little better. But temporary, work in progress, working titles, that sort of thing are fairly standard. Yeah, I feel like I should have a park ranger outfit on or something to come down here, really, shouldn't I? Is that where I came in? No, that's where I came in. There's Key. The black bear. Rawr. Also chained. Interesting. Takes me back outside. Welcome, Kevin Harris. Employee announcement. Gloria Morelli Memoriam unveiling. Need a volunteer. Spooktacular. Didn't want to put an announcement like this, but it's gone on for too long. This office is no place for this kind of inappropriate behaviour. Individuals involved have been dealt with, so if I hear any more about the subject, offending party will be rewarded with a month's suspension without pay. There's zero tolerance policy for such accusations, and I will not stand for any more of this. With park rangers, not children. Enough is enough. Most of you know, we tragically lost a good ranger a few years ago. Gloria Morelli gave her life to save those trapped during flash floods of 75, so we'll be honouring her memory with a plaque unveiling outside the main entrance. The event will start with some words from myself and Kevin to talk about Gloria's life as a park ranger, then a member of the Morelli family will talk about Gloria herself. Please be aware there will be press at the event, so have your uniforms pressed, and remember to be professional. Need a volunteer. Need someone to help me organise and present a presentation for a new group of Pioneer Scouts at Camp Liberty. Some of those councillors have been in touch regarding woodland safety, are interested in general knowledge such as edible plants and what to do if you get lost, and all of their generic outdoorsy stuff. There's a normal song and dance rally, but I'm pretty swamped with work, so any help would be appreciated. Shenandoah Halloween Spectacular. Just a reminder to all of you that we'll be hosting the annual Shenandoah Halloween Spectacular event on October 31st from 7 PM to 1 AM. As always, this will be hosted at Rapidan Camp. There's a little hint, which will graciously be open to all visitors for the night. Attendees will be able to participate in fun and games and activities held at the top of the hour, every hour, all night. So, if you haven't watched my video, I'm about to spoil that for you. But if you have, this Shenandoah Halloween Spooktacular is in fact the reworked and moved Mischief Night, which will be returning at presumably October 31st. I'm kind of curious actually now. I'm going to have a look at the dates for around there, because it'll probably be around for 2 weeks at the time, I'm guessing. But what actually are the Halloween dates this year? Thursday, so it might actually be there, because that will be the start of a Fallout weekend. So, yeah. Yeah, there's a thing in here basically telling you Mischief Night will be back, and they put it on a Ranger terminal in here. That is really quite fun. I quite like that. I'm quite impressed. Good work, Bethesda. That's a fun little Easter egg. Catch you later, Feline. Have a good one. Hope you're doing well. Gameplay showcase look better. Yeah, I'll have to have a look into that, mate. Series definitely did get worse as it went on, I would agree, Noel. First one was great. Second one had its moments, particularly story-wise, but the shift to a controller style of gameplay was not a good move at all. Although it did have its moments, but on the whole, not a good move. And then Inquisition, the exploration wasn't great. The environments weren't particularly well put together. And I need to head down this way. Yeah, environments weren't particularly well put together. And there was a few other things that annoyed me. Oh, that was it. The characters. I didn't give the furry crack of a rat's behind about any of the characters. Not the companions, and not the ones, not even my player character. Didn't care. Which is not a great thing in an RPG, really. I don't know what it was, but yeah. Can't remember how many hours I put into that game either. It was a decent number, but just I didn't give a crap. I wasn't impressed at all. Which was a real pity, because I was really looking forward to playing it when it first came out, and then it took me years to get round to actually playing it, and then I was thoroughly disappointed when I did. Yeah, wasn't impressed. So I don't know if I'll even bother playing the new one, to be honest. Dreadwolf was a better name. Yes, I think Dreadwolf was a better name. Well, then the reason for the change is, but yeah, it definitely was better. Ranger Station Bunker. Nudge forward a bit. Might get a better result there. So that was quite cool. Apparently nothing happening there. How doing, wonderful? Something's occurring, but I can't see what it is. Hang on a minute. I cannot see what that was at all because it's it's white text on a white background. Hang on. Nope, I have no idea what the heck was going on there. Can't figure that out. Oh well. It's gone away now. So, catch up a bit. Do you know where the new Blue Ridge area will be? I don't, but I got the vibe it will be centered somewhere down at the bottom edge and be down this way. I feel like at Blue Ridge are going to have connections to places off the bottom of this road here, and then it'll come up here. So I think it'll probably be down this way somewhere, but no, I don't know. It's very much a read between the lines thing. Park Ranger uniforms should include cloaks. What kind of ranger doesn't have a cloak? Pretty sure almost none of the Power Rangers did. That's the best kind of rangers. No wonder I didn't like it. Nah, shit. You have 2 camp spots. You can have them in different places, Flippers, yep. How doing, Hog? Yeah, definitely recommend playing the patch. You have the whole massive-ass new area to explore, which is cool. Heavy weapon build or handmade and railway. Either works. You can do good builds with either ones. Oh, that's what it is. It was a white bit of text on a white background, which was really not very helpful at all. Thank you, Hank. I appreciate the clarification. And welcome on in, everybody who's reading. Hope you're all doing well. That was very confusing. I'm guessing that might have had something to do with you, was it, Ranch Girl? The colour of your, I'm forgetting the word, profile picture is the same as the one tiny little bit that I can actually see on the pop-up there. It was literally a white block with white text. So, yeah, I had no idea what was going on there. But I appreciate. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you've all had fun this evening. Hope you had a good stream. Machete, Joe, how are we doing? There's Handy at Trading Post talks about how they barely have any stuff to trade. Yeah, I have a feeling that'll be changing as time goes on, although there is good reason for that. Didn't see the pop-up either. I did see the pop-up. I just couldn't read anything on it. So it was, you know, a little ineffective. Yeah, hope we're all doing well. Appreciate the raid. Hope you had a good evening, Ranchco. So, yeah, this is quite cool in here. I would very much like to be able to build in a place like this. Spare bolts. Can't take the beer hat. Oh, well. Can't take the fashionable glasses, though, interestingly. Gallery to Kevin. I want that cot as a bed for camps as well. Kevin's up to, but Kevin needs to clean the fuck up out of his bunker. There's Kevin. He's a funky looking fella, isn't he?
Oh, you again.
Again?
You made me jump.
I've not met him. You seem jumpy. You okay?
Me? No, not at all.
How's it going, Steve?
I'm just not used to having anyone around. I'm fine though. Thanks.
You live all alone in your bunker?
Not at first, I didn't. Just a few of my fellow rangers. And when the bombs dropped, we made our way to the bunker. None of them stayed very long, though.
How often did you leave? What happened to the others? What happened to the others?
Well, a few went out scavenging, never to be seen again. Others left to search for their families. Now, I'm not sure if they died or found someone, but I sure wasn't going to risk my life for them.
Some ranger you are. How often do you leave your bunker?
As little as possible. Yeah, I only leave when I need a few essential resources. I don't see why I should leave more often than that. I got everything I need in here.
Cheers, man. Have a good night. Something else? I have to go. Apparently I'm not getting much out of him.
Okay. Stay safe out there.
Right then. What's down? Am I going to find out he's much more sinister than he's pretending? Well, apparently he's trying to quit smoking. I don't know if he's succeeding or not. Back door to the visitor centre. There's an alarming sounding noise. Pew pew. It's suspiciously quiet down here. For Anchorage, for America, for democracy. It's a good poster and I want it. Hey, that's from the last season. That was a relatively tough road roach. They seem to be oddly durable. Hello. I'll pick those up. That's a pity. And again, this is not Starfield, and I couldn't use them to decorate with anyway. Warning, quarantine, keep out. That's a scorched. I don't know if I'll be coming back here at some point later, but I am curious. Is the broadside worth anything? There's only really one broadside that's worth anything, and it's a drop from a fairly common drop from what's it? I'll just like Titan event, seismic activity. To Glenn MacLeod, patient entries. William Kidd, Hogarth Hendricks. State of health wounded. Fifth digit on right foot. Little toe shot off, apparently. Brought to the infirmary by his father, along with Kidd's toe. His name is William Kidd. He's 23. Brought in with his along by his father, along with his toe. According to the father, the patient had been listening to old horror tapes about cowboys again. Tried to recreate a scene involving a revolver spin. Upon holstering his gun, it misfired, leading to dismemberment of patient's small toe. Without proper equipment and medical supplies, I've only been able to fix the wound on the patient's foot and have thus discarded the toe. Hogarth Hendricks, 53. Deceased, puncture to temporal lobe through left orbital. Sounds like they was killed by driving some kind of spike through his eye. Lovely. Exposed to unknown pathogen produced by a large mutated creature during a resource scouting mission outside the city of Watoga. Condition began to quickly decline, showing signs of advanced radiation poisoning. Later in the evening, red lesions appeared across the body with cataracts developed in the eyes. Without proper medical equipment and resources, treatment won't be possible. Group decision will need to be made to find a suitable outcome. Edit. Due to unfortunate circumstances, Hendrix has died. After much deliberation, I've been allowed to study the remains further. Scouting missions north have been cancelled. Fearing chance of spreading this contagion, we decided it's best to quarantine the medical room, with myself being the only one permitted to enter. Why do I get the feeling that was not sufficient effort at quarantine? Sounds like a bunch of them were surviving down there, huh? Can you be a ghoul yet? It's next year. Actually, the ghoul update. Early part of next year. It was just a very early reveal, that one. Looking forward to it. Okay, so I can't go through here just yet. Also, it would seem. That's fine. Capped out, it took all 35 and kept you out at, it took 37 and it kept you out at 25. Yeah, well, there's, not terribly surprising. But a bit unfortunate nonetheless. Yeah. Prime. More of a oh yeah, that was my Halloween thing from last year before. One or the other. Yeah, it was more of a year before, I think. More of a power armor image on that poster, wasn't it? Rather than Liberty Prime. Harpoon launcher or Fat Man? Not really. Fat Man's just obnoxious and ammo's too scarce. Harpoon launcher's just generally rubbish. You see a great sink in the sky. Unique event score. Yeah, it's a fun idea. I haven't played the finished version of it yet, so we'll have to see how that goes. But
Get away from me!
Somebody just stuck there, apparently. Kitty. Oh. Meow. Oh. Not going to take his cat food or anything.
Get away! Oh, you aren't one of them. You scared me.
Wee, what happened here? You doing okay? Never mind, leave it to it. You doing okay?
Do I look okay to you?
You look like you've seen a ghost.
May as well have. Never seen anything like that before.
What happened?
I'm Craig from Foundation. And I think I'm the only one left. We saw the nasty weather kicking up down here and thought it'd be worth checking out. See if anyone needed help. Didn't make it far down the road before we got jumped by something. I panicked and ran.
Let you head into the storm myself. What attacked you? I'll be back. What attacked you?
Kind of like ghouls, but glowed, charred all over, and sparking like a broken wire. They were yelling all kinds of nonsense. Came at us out of nowhere and just started shooting and swinging.
I'm headed further into the storm myself.
Serious? Did you hear what I just told you? Well, better you than me, I suppose. Actually, if you're going out there anyway, would you mind doing me a favor? As you head down Skyline Drive, could you check if there are any signs of what happened to my friends? A trail, a body, personal effects, anything I could use to find them or report back at Foundation? Who knows? Maybe even a survivor. Not asking you to do much, just to drop a flare nearby. I can investigate them once the storm calms down a bit.
Yeah, that might take a while, I think, bud. Keep an eye out. We'll get your hopes up. Sounds like a waste of time, but keep an eye out.
Thank you so much. Anyway, just take the flares. If you happen upon anything or anyone, just drop one. And if you come back after, I'll make it worth your while. And watch out for those things. They may look like ghouls, but they're not. And they're not friendly.
So, search for survivors. So we shall. And there's where the event takes place. Oh, the people hanging out there. Guessing the event might be due up in a minute. Maybe it is coming up at the top of the hour. I'll have a look at the patch notes before I wrap up. Have a quick scan through. Part of me approves and gets it that you jump somewhere, enemies that only have melee attacks can't get at you, they start running away. But at the same time, it's also kind of annoying. Intended side effects, but we'll take it. Big angry doggos. Actually, those wolves are a bit small, really, but anyway. Mutated to be tiny ass wolves rather than big wolves. What I understand. Wolves are usually pretty bloody big. Yeah, I did, George. I would be very careful. They might not take too kindly to doing things like that. I won't be taking advantage of it just in case they decide to penalise people for it. I don't think they would do that, but you never know. It's not worth finding out the hard way when they're not happy about it. Section +4. You found a dead settler slumped over Prince, likely one of Craig's groups. Blood's pooled around him from a head wound. Looking closely, he died from a single bullet to the back of the head, leaving a blood trail off the cliff. It's the flare. I was a little concerned for a minute there. I didn't seem to be able to get out of the menu. I'm not doing that. If I can possibly avoid it. Right, we'll go around and down. I like that there's stuff shoved in the compartments here. They've not done that before. They kind of overdid it a little bit. I think they went off the other end of the scale. Hellcat, yeah. To be honest, you don't need to worry too much about damage resistance. If you've got power armor on, they're all good enough. I'd look for, well, secondary effects that are worth having. So, my particular favourite would be the Union one. Miles' hat. Yeah, I think the Union's probably the best out there. You get carry weight boost and you get poison resistance off of it. Hellcat is good, T65 is good, but it's kind of a nightmare to get your hands on. Actually, so is the Union set. Obviously, by a long distance, T60 is the best looking one, and therefore is always the superior choice. We got Thrashers! And they have decided they don't like me very much. Lucky drumsticks for dinner tonight or something. Last one doesn't seem to be after me, so I'll leave it be. You got their possum, apparently. Yeah, excavator's not bad. Solar's not power armor, it's just ordinary armor. Strangleheart is decent. It's basically ultrasight, so it's decent. Problem is the carry weight. Like calibrated shocks are only drop from a Scotch Beast Queen, and they are an extremely low frequency drop, like borderline impossible. So yeah, it's kind of, you end up, once you've got decent armor on, with less carry weight, so much less carry weight in Strangleheart power armor, it's just not worth using, which kind of sucks. Perception A+. Found a dead settler like one of Craig's group. From blood and injuries, it looks like they lost tolerance. Judging from the blood trail, must have been gravely injured further down the tunnel. Go well for that one, didn't it? Flare dropped. This spot apparently is a real world location in the real world location in Shenandoah Valley. National Park or whatever. It's running every hour at the minute, is it? Nice. I'm not terribly surprised by that. I didn't see it pop up though. Then I wasn't not paying enough attention. Let's push on a little bit so we get the location added. Yeah, this is quite cool. I want an empty bus that I can put in my camp and build around and in and stuff. Take all the posts out stuff. Leave the seats in maybe, or maybe take the seats out even and just leave me an empty bus to build in. I'm bloody sure that this space is supposed to have a marker on it, but it's not popping up, so I'm gonna need to make a quick decision. Let's travel to RNG station. Switch my load out there a bit. He's faffing around and I'm making trouble for himself. Two power armor frames. Hold on. Fucking behaviour. Bum. You guys, Scottish accent's terrible. Yeah, it's definitely not the best, is it?
Aye, those are the ones. Go ahead and pop that, whatever that is, into one of them consoles. I'm sure those boxes have instructions in them somewhere, mate. Make sure you put those ones in down, aye? Never doubted you for a
We got a bit of lag going on.
Get the rest of it fixed. Keep going. Nearly there. Right. All the bars are at the top and flashing green, so that's probably a good thing. I'm gonna set about getting this thing online. You take a quick breather.
Kind of wondering. The guy's Scottish accent might be kind of terrible, but at the same time, maybe that's because he had a Scottish accent 20 years ago, but hasn't been to Scotland in considerably longer than 20 years.
Remember when I told you about them signatures that weren't used?
Thus his accent has kind of changed and morphed a little bit.
Also, I don't really know what happens if this harvester doesn't run slowly. I'm gonna need you to make sure it charges properly and not let whatever's out there interfere with the process. Last thing, I don't like giving refunds. And if these lot in here don't get what I promised them, they're probably going to want one. So there's another reason to charge them up. Hang on. Killing that one made the habit charge a bit more than it normally does. Maybe killing them extra sparky ones will speed this up. Kill a few more and see.
I would, but some freaking tool has got the nuclear launcher on the go, I think. Humans. We got grenades and nuclear launchers on the go at a public event. I'm going to put a formal complaint in. This fucking shit needs knocking on the head. Didn't make it up there. Look at that. Well, that's very annoying. All right, that'll do it. Ugh. Yep, I'm adding that one to the list as well, Steve. I'm going to ask him to take that one out of the game as well. Quite aggressively. Very freaking annoying. Oh, we're over the line now. I just need to destroy the thundercrab. I really don't know what's hitting me and damaging me in there, because that's twice. That's twice that's happened.
Did you see the way that thing folded after he injected it? What a
I think it might be because I was up the top there.
well done, mate.
And lightning struck this thing and damaged me, maybe.
Everyone, if you could stay inside the bunker for a few moments while my associates make sure it's safe to exit. Thank you. Cheers, mate. Big effort you made for me there. I won't forget it in a hurry.
We don't need all those miniguns. Don't need a minigun at all, actually. That was extremely irritating. Alright. Did I get anything worth having? Another sign. Cool. Take that. More camp stuff. Speaking of, let's go back to my camp. Security first, undergrab. Nice. Yeah. This is why I'm lobbing grenades at them, because it'll flashbang them just as much as they're flashbanging me. Although, not actually, it won't be anywhere near as much, to be honest, but... still. Was weird. Now wondering whether or not I actually did what I thought I did then. Thought I did. Ooh, got a repair job needs doing. Now I might as well do that while I think of it. Cool. Right, so we were searching for bodies down in Skyline Valley, weren't we? And I think down... well, it's saying along this way, so let's head to the visitor centre, because I know where a little path is. That will save me a little bit of running around. Yeah, the adjustments to Fastneck should make the whole thing run a bit more smoothly, that's for sure. Looks good, I think, Steve. Drops 5%. That's not a bad idea, actually. Although, I don't really need to do that right now. Time's getting a bit late anyway. Not a bad idea. This is the way I want to go. Because goes down here, there's a footpath, or there was a footpath. Used to run on here, come out here, now I can run down. I can't see much because it's all dark and stuff. Stop, look, listen. The place I need to be is actually the other way, because we would have come down this road this way. We didn't, because we had to run off. So we're going to 180. Find the last signs of a survivor, hopefully. What have we here in the eye of the storm? I don't see any bloodstains, but... Section 12 plus. You found a pool of blood surrounded by a lost fallen in battle. Someone must have taken their last stand here like you want to crave troops. On closer inspection, they took out the lost and were chased from... as they were chased from the manor. No drag marks, so they may have survived. Ooh. This is a bit of an issue that I have seen before, and unfortunately it looks like they didn't manage to get that fixed. Hopefully they will soon, but... Little spray and pray. If you want handmade rifles and pulse grenades, looks like we know where to come for them. Dark Hollow Manor. And I got some legendaries from your travel. apparently. Calm before, enter Dark Hollow Manor. Well, not tonight, I don't think. I think we'll do that next time. Shenandoah Park sign. Nice. He was up here, wasn't he? Craig. Let's see if he's got anything to wrap this up, because I got to the end of the quest and it's just kind of done. That apartment building's got stuff on the roof, but I don't think you get to the roof. Unless it's on the other side of the... It might be, actually, yeah. Can I pop by Freddy's house, Freddy Fear's House of Scares, or whatever it was? Yes, I can. People seem to be just sitting here farming this event, which is...
How the hell am I gonna explain this to
a bit shitty. Yep, Mischief Knife absolutely is returning.
I saw the flares. They're all gone, huh? Was there anything I can take back to their families?
Found something. Oh, actually, hang on. Sure, Dark Hollow Manor should be on the frickin' map, but it's apparently not for some annoying reason.
I'm not gonna let anyone hurt you, Kenny.
That's very, very annoying. Okay. So he said something about finding personal effects. I found a hat, but he's implying that there might have been more. And I saw a handmade rifle down here. I think it might have something to do with it. My guess, Gray, incidentally, regarding Jester, is that it will still be at his usual hangout until the event starts, and then he'll move in time for that. Some alarming lightning strike things going on from down here. This is the lantern. Now I can see a bloodstain. I couldn't see it before. So it's something about as they were chased from them. They were fighting back as they were chased from the manor, didn't it? Not seeing any signs of anything else. Ventilate that poor Paul. Yeah, because the last thing we found was like not far away. But clearly indicated nearby, wasn't it? Yeah, I was thinking about that thing, but I think it's the handmade, is it? Although this one was suggested they may have made it out alive. So, this is any evidence of the contrary. My theory is, the reason there's nothing but the lantern there is because they made it out alive. Maybe that there's one more thing down this way that I've got to find. Whoa. Sounded like they were injured further down the tunnel, didn't it, for the last one? So we'll see how we do. Angry owl guys down there. Yeah, I'll see if I can check, Grace. I'm curious. Takes ammo to place. I'm not terribly surprised. What ammo does it take though? That's the question. There is something there for both of them, is there? Okay. Well, we'll have a look. Have a better chance of seeing something now the weather's improving a little bit. The door open, that's just really weird. Probably looking for a blood stain of some kind. Probably not that. There's a blood stain. There's Rob's journal. Looking for days, Mars is getting on everyone's nerves. Guy just doesn't know when to let things go. Be more food to scavenge at the next place. Not like he dropped his supplies on those dog chasers back there. If anything, should we think about Rebecca for taking the blasted things out? But it's to be expected, I suppose. Well on age since we set foot in Shenandoah and that freaky storm living at the centre. Craig keeps pushing us towards that manor under the eye of the storm, but I've got a bad feeling about this. It just is bad juju. I suspect that's one of the items. Looking at fat SOS there, it's just kind of asking for trouble, I think. $44 and 10 mil, it takes 44, really? That's an oddly demanding choice. Hoping the weather will help. The weather's gone to shit as I move towards the middle of the storm. Of course it did. Might have known. Curious about the energy one next. Yeah, there's definitely some good stuff there. Visitor centre's up that way. That's how I realised that path was there and where it connected to and stuff, because I detected, like, picked up the top of the path originally. I was like, oh, there's no path there. Oh, well, that must be that then. Then I came down here later, I was like, visitor centre? That must connect. Brain. Oh, that's just rocks. I thought it might be blood. Ah, there's a whole bunch of stuff here. Not really helping me very much though. Just around this way. There's a wabbit over there. Well, not seeing any signs of anything yet, but it did say something about... Jeez, it is flashing. As they ran away. I'm wondering whether or not it might be on the doorstep or something. And the final... Old man yells at cloud. Close to the puddle of blood I found. Appreciate. I was on the brink of asking. There's cool purple glowiness going on down here. Apparently getting involved with it is not a good idea, but it's cool nonetheless. But wherever it is, there's something about juice and squeeze to be said here. The next stretch things back. Seen that bug in a long old time. Simpsons indeed. Kind of touchstone of a generation, really, The Simpsons. Several generations, really. Nope, go on, where the hell is it? I can't find the bloody thing and it's annoying me. I mean, there's a plastic bowl there, but I'm going to guarantee that's not it. Oh, there we go. Rebecca's hard tags, is that it? Yeah, Rebecca was mentioned. just before your message came through, I found it. It's fucking difficult to see under the body in a bunch of bushes. Got it! I got it! I don't know where I took that picture, but it's pretty. The rain's frost. I think we're still, oh dear, one follow-up hotfix updates shy of finding out a few creases on this update. You know, the mid-season update does generally kind of put the final polish on the thing, I find. We've got this individual who's got the power armor thing going on that mostly makes them just look really tall with that outfit. So you can look at the shoes anyway.
I saw the flares. They're all gone, huh? Was there anything I can take back to their families?
I found something.
What did you find? Please tell me.
Found this on the body just on the right.
Belongs to Miles. Can't say I'm sad he's gone, but not like this.
Miles was shot in the back of the head. All three of them, in fact, were shot. I'm wondering whether or not this asshole did it.
What did you find?
I suddenly just thought, the fact that we're all like shot in the back of the head and stuff, and I was like, oh, I'm not sorry to lose the guy. Like, yeah, why do I get the feeling like he's actually killed them? He's a lunatic. No. That was Rob's friend of mine. They were an ass, but they always had my back. Wish I had this then. His then. So you say.
What did you find? Please, tell me. Hey, that belongs to Rebecca. If there was no body, she might still be alive. There's a chance. Here's a little something for going out of your way. I can't thank you enough. It's good to have some closure.
Mouse is dusty and I'm slightly concerned that the static issue might be coming back. So I'm trying my witchcraft again. There we go. We did it. I didn't get much of a trouble, I don't think, but... No, most of the caps, but... Yeah. No hint there that he actually did do anything, but yeah, it does seem a little bit iffy, doesn't he? Still the glowy blue bit in a dark patch as you walk through the... Yeah, that's getting lucky. If it doesn't require ammo to repair. Probably will. Won't require so much though, they don't usually. But if they're not out in the open, inside, they probably won't be targeted by an enemy. I would guess. Do like this camp. Particularly like the way it sits on the road. Sort of straddles either side of the road and you've got all of the mine and stuff on that side. And a little snack bar on this side coming together. Kind of works, I think. Armor station and stuff on that side. Yeah, it just kind of fits with the road. Look at my flag. Right, I was going to cook, wasn't I? Nice. Bit of extra food. Wonderful. So, a couple of things I want to take a look at. There's the seasons page, because I don't know what we've got going on here. Let's have a gander. Canoe, interesting. Forest Service robot armor, that's interesting. Lobster traps are cool. Bunch of camp stuff there. Arrowhead flare, leather quiver backpack, that's cool. Stabbed weaponry, arrows, that's interesting. I'm curious what the deal with that is. Potato generator. I like it. Potato lamp. Selection kit. Blinky. Gotta have Blinky. Blinky's cool. Robots. Very Skyline Valley. Blue lobster trap. I want this. The ice gang mask is fun. Headhunter scythe, which I believe is actually a pickaxe skin, what I recall. For Power Scouts for Hellcats. Yeah, I'm going to have to forge ahead this time and make sure I don't run out, because I managed to pick most of what I wanted up. There's a couple of things I wouldn't have minded having that I didn't get on the last one. Recon armor paint's quite cool. Wouldn't mind that. Telegraph, got nice. Let's see the stack of. Oh, there's a stack of ballistic ammo. The energy ammo is also free. Plus, you gotta have that. It's got scrap buying. Stabbed tomahawks. Is that stabbed as in you can use it melee, or as in it's stuck into something? Some good stuff in here. Pretty thematic around camp building. Picnic basket's nice. Outdoor movie projector's quite nice. Choke arrow, that's fun. I actually quite like this. If you're into kind of camps that blend into the external environment, I think this will go quite well. Thrasher outfit's creepy as fuck though. If that was a cooking station, I'd kind of almost be more down for it. But it's a collector, I think, so there's some good stuff in here. Got Master Collector on. That's quite fun. Definitely want this. Yeah, that one's is it prefab in building, isn't it? I think. Don't think this one is the what's it? The survival tent, although there is one. Totem pole, garden archway, wall art. There's a survival tent, yeah. That as well, actually. Let me get it. Stone oven. Ah, okay. Pipe quiver backpack, that's even cooler. Player icons, bunch of them. Not sure why that would be there when it's also further back. Oh, I guess that one's burnt, is it? Yeah, I guess. Hollow stump stash boxes, that's quite cool. Vined garden archways, nice. Goon mask. There's a lot of stuff here I'm liking. It's not appealing to everybody. But this is where we get to rank 100, isn't it? Plus, over rank 100. And this is all just, yeah, the usuals. Yeah, I like a lot of this, I'd say. Yeah, it does seem to be fewer rewards available this time around, though. But on the plus side, means you got a better chance of getting everything you want. But it's definitely not going to be making everybody happy, I wouldn't think. Which is not really surprising. Yeah. Even been a bobblehead in the manor. Nice. Yeah, I think quivers look good. They look fun, especially if you can go with an arrow build, which I'm now kind of tempted to do. It's a fun alternative. Someone's on the people. Yeah. You like the Thrasher outfit, do something. It creeps me the hell out. I'm not too bothered about it. Is the Kemper Periwinkle blue? I don't know. Ask Mickey. I think he'd have something to say about it. Probably mostly about the size of it more than anything. But yeah, I definitely want that. Loads of good stuff for camps that I'm really quite happy about, actually. I really like the look of this one. Definitely a bunch of stuff I want to get. I do feel like the list of stuff, like the number of rewards being reduced. Because the last set had at least 10 items on every page. Because this one has a bunch of them. It's got like 6 or 7 on it. So it's definitely less there. But there's a whole bunch of stuff I like the look of as well. So it's if you're into a kind of building like a wilderness type camp or a camp in intended to be in the forest or something, that's particularly for Skyline Valley going to be a really good set of stuff. But if you're not, then less so, I think. But yeah, we'll have to do a build around the new stuff, particularly stuff that's on the Atomic Shop, which I'm definitely going to be picking up. Yeah, sometime this week, so probably later on this week, because I'll probably do that on Friday, because Thursday is tomorrow, and we're going to jump back in tomorrow and do the weekly challenges and push on a bit more with Skyline Valley. I might drop back to once a week next week again, because I don't think the pressure will be on quite so much to push on through story or the season either. Although I do definitely want to make sure I'm ahead of the curve a little bit there. Keep the work rate up a little bit. As there were definitely things I wanted last time that I wasn't able to get. Nothing that was particularly high on the priority list, to be fair, but I was like, I'd have got that if I'd had a bit more time. If I'd known I had less, or that, a bit teething problems with the new setup, I think, but still. No, I don't think they did, Gray. Yeah, so we'll have a crack at that. But go back to sort of once a week's probably enough on season, but I'll keep an eye on it, see how we're doing, because it'll be September at the earliest before the next update, I think, so should be cool. I know we were a little earlier with the autumn update last year. It came in middle of August, so second half of August, but that was just because Starfield was literally like 2 weeks after that, so they were avoiding the launch, I think. But we'll see. Definitely looking forward to that update as well. Anyway, folks, I need the bathroom, so this is probably a good time to wrap things up, and it's getting late. So, thank you for hanging out tonight. Hope you've had fun. Yeah, we'll dive in tomorrow and explore some more. In the meantime, yeah, if you want to have a look at what's coming next, and have a bit of a chatter about the next update and also what's coming even further down the line, then take a look at the video went up today. There's some good stuff in there, and it's not terribly long. So, yeah, have a gander at that. Yeah, and we'll check out some Soul Mask again on Friday, which I'm looking forward to jumping back into. Also, if you're interested in a... Well, yeah, somewhere in here I would like to squeeze in instantly a video on the stuff from the showcases at the weekend that I spotted that I'm interested in. So that might be coming in the next couple of days as well. But one of the things I'm checking out at the moment is Once Human. I've got a demo for that on here that you can download for free in Steam Next Fest at the moment, and it's a survival game. It's got base building. It's also a bit of a got a looter shooter online, not MMO exactly, but that kind of vibe thing going on. It's kind of a weird hybrid. It's definitely got a Ubisoft feel, although it's NetEase, I think, are the developer or the publisher, one or the other. Worth a look anyway. There's a free demo, so and you can play it for the next 4 days, 5 days. So I would have a gander at that if it's the sort of thing that appeals to you. Very modern, clean looking, although not so much in the UI, graphically. Survival type game with base building and stuff. The building's got some really good stuff to it, and also has a few gaps in it. Like I've built a house, but I can't put stairs on the outside of the building, only the inside. So it's got foundations, a lot like the foundations in 76, and you build on those. And I'm pretty sure you have to, actually. I'm not entirely sure, but I need to check that one. But yeah, I can't put stairs up to the foundations from the outside because there aren't any. There's lots of cool, fancy internal staircases. There's like spiral stairs and all manner of stuff that you get for the inside. For the outside, no. I actually cannot put stairs on it. So, yeah. Otherwise, it's quite... There's other bits that are quite intuitive and cool. Bits around the roof are not so great either. So, they definitely need to do some fine-tuning of how that stuff works. On the whole, it is quite cool. Definitely worth a look. And as I say, there's a free demo, so that's Once Human that I'm having a look at. But yeah, I'll go over, hopefully, probably Friday, a video about all of the other bits and pieces and the stuff from the showcases last weekend that I looked at. I'll try and keep it nice and short and just sort of talk about what I'm interested in. But yeah, should be cool. I'll have a crack at that the next couple of days. I'm going to ride home about it. For 3 years of I've made an amazing discovery and now have a quiver. Yeah. Anyway, folks, thank you for hanging out tonight. As I say, likes, subs, social media links, merch store, channel memberships, all that down below if you're interested. Do appreciate. And yeah, we'll dive back into this tomorrow night, which should be cool. So, until then, have a good rest of your evening. Have a good day tomorrow. Look after yourselves. Stay safe. And I will catch you around about 8 o'clock. Hopefully, we'll be on time. Tomorrow evening. So, until then, have a good night. See you next time, folks. Bye.